What is going on, investors? My name's Emmanuel, and Palantir shareholders, I have 4 major updates that I need to quickly bring to your attention. First of which is to do with Kevin O'Leary. He was recently on CNBC and he gave his thoughts regarding Palantir. Second update is to do with PayPal. The third update is a recent tweet by Palantir. And the fourth update is to do with earnings. And before we dive into it, make sure you smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. So with that said, let's dive straight into it. So I'm going to play what Kevin O'Leary had to say about Palantir, and afterwards I'll give my commentary and highlight some of the major points that he identified in this video. So let me play it for you right now.
You know, what's more valuable than gold or silver or plastics or any commodity? Data. That's what's valuable. And what's data? Palantir. This stock has been taken out behind the woodshed and beaten like a baby seal. It's just terrible what's happened to it. And the way I look at it is, it's my coil. It's the spring. It's something that's going to push me back up when people realize how important it is to mine data. Yeah, I love Bitcoin, but I love data too. You want to talk about mining something that's sustainable? It's data. Palantir.
And there you see Palantir basically flat for the year. So this has that coiled spring attribute that Jim commented on at the top of the show, Kevin.
Yeah, it does. I mean, look, this is a risky pick because when you miss big and you get crushed. The stock's been cut in half. But at the same time, does the investment premise go away? No. People need to mine data. And social media and everything we do direct to consumer, what's that about? Data.
Kevin O'Leary, a very well-respected businessman, investor. He's one of the rich guys on Shark Tank that invests in businesses. And for my UK audience, if you're not familiar with Shark Tank, think of Dragon's Den. So he's almost like the pizza of Dragon's Den, all right? But essentially, he made some key points, right? And I wrote them down, right? He started off the clip by asking, what is the most important commodity right now? More important than gold, more important than silver, more important than plastic. He said the most important commodity is data. And he said, when you think data, you think Palantir. And he is absolutely right, in my opinion. He also highlights the point that Palantir stock has been beaten down like a wet seal, and he is not joking. If you look at the share price just over the past day, I mean, we finished up down 2% yesterday. And from a year-to-date period, we're pretty much flat on the year. However, from our highs that we set in January, we are down over 40%. And that's what Kevin O'Leary meant when he said this stock has been beaten down. However, he did mention that this stock is a type of stock that will be a springboard, meaning it's a type of stock that will grow exponentially once Wall Street begin to understand the value of this company. Because right now, I would argue Wall Street still do not understand this company. And that's evident with where we are from a market cap point of view right now. He also argued that this share price action isn't justified because yes, it's down over 40%, but has the fundamentals of the business changed? No. And if anything, he also highlights the importance of data with regards to social media. That data is pretty much a part of our lives now. And if that is to be the case and you're trying to quantify data, Palantir is your number one solution. Palantir is pretty much the go-to for data mining, data harvesting, data processing, data analytics. It's Palantir. So Kevin O'Leary is very bullish on Palantir, and that's very good to see. Now, the second update is PayPal. So PayPal recently posted this senior investigator crypto risk role that they're looking for. It's a role based in New York, and they gave a job description as you see here. And with every job description, they always highlight their requirements. And as you can see, part of PayPal's requirements is for someone who has prior data analysis and data visualization experience, which they regard as a plus. And for example, they've highlighted if you have any experience with Palantir software. Now, I've seen some conspiracies online that PayPal are now adopting Palantir software. We don't know. I can neither confirm or deny that. But it is very good to see that another major company such as PayPal are looking for people with experience using Palantir software. And who knows what's going to be announced further down the line. Maybe a PayPal-Palantir partnership is in the works. Maybe PayPal are adopting Palantir software. We don't know, but it's going to be very interesting to find out. So this is another update that you need to be made aware of. So next update was a tweet by Palantir themselves. They said Palantir is proud to power Syntropy tech in leading the next generation of oncology, data science, and cancer research. Hashtag end cancer. Now, if you recall, the double click event that was held a couple of weeks ago was to do with life sciences and was to do with industrials. So it should come as no surprise or no shock that Palantir have made this announcement on their Twitter that they will be powering the next generation of data sciences, oncology, and cancer research directly after double click.
We're going to show you 3 ways that our clients use Foundry's capabilities to accelerate clinical research and improve patient outcomes that, frankly, no other platform can do. Firstly, how it allows them to be totally compliant with the stringent governance requirements around healthcare data, while still allowing researchers to access that data and uncover valuable insights. Secondly, how it enables them to do research in ways that are completely reproducible and transparent. And finally, how it allows them to share and collaborate securely across their organization and across user profiles in ways that accelerate research.
Today, we're going to show you the governance, the analytics, and the knowledge sharing through an end-to-end example of the development of a prognostic model for lung cancer. Life science organizations have more data about human disease than ever before, from clinical observations to genomic imaging and wearable sensor data. We can all feel how important it is to have strict governance and access control on this data. Less intuitive is how to actually meet the corresponding regulatory requirements. Foundry gives them full control over data access and usage.
And I do believe that this is a direct result of our double click event, which we held a couple of weeks ago. So this is simply, in my opinion, the fruits of double click. I know a lot of investors didn't find double click very helpful, but you have to remember the double click event isn't for shareholders. It isn't for investors. It's for CEOs of companies like Syntropy Tech, who will look at Palantir's software, look at the demonstration, and decide whether what Palantir has to offer will either improve their business or not. And that's essentially the whole purpose of the double click event. So the fact that we're now seeing fruits of that event, for me, only says one thing, and that was the double click event was a success. Now, last but not least, Palantir have recently announced the date of their first quarter 2021, and it's going to be held on Tuesday, May 11th, 2021. So that's literally in a couple of weeks time, and it's going to be prior to the open of the US markets. Okay, the company will host a conference call to discuss its results at 6 a.m. MT or 8 a.m. ET. Okay, so I have already pre-registered for this event, so I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to see the type of figures that we're going to produce. I believe we're going to see incredible growth in our top line. And I also believe we're going to see an improvement on our bottom line. So those are your quick major updates regarding Palantir. If you are a Palantir shareholder, you want to stay up to date with all of the latest news surrounding this company, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are looking for an investing community where we talk about companies like Palantir, then you need to join my Discord group, and you can do that by clicking the Patreon link in the description below. Remember, I am not a financial advisor, so please view my content as purely educational. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.